in our sights now. What's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Greg?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you into the playoffs.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Doncic finds James. And it's James with the jam.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's the break. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Doncic against SGA. Can't hit from in close.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Doncic. And the layup falls.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic
The jam.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Holmgren outside. On the wing, SGA. Screen by Holmgren to the middle. Shot clock at 6. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. James passes to Smart. Reeves against SGA. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Lethal and pick and roll action. Ayton making them pay.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Trailing by 4. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
11 feet out. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got 6 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton is tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
Thunder trail by 4. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Here's Dort, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
And here's Doncic outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City trailing to the paint. Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Doncic shot is good. Give him 8 points now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's SGA, and his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Launches it.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Thunder have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. James. Oh, and the jam by James.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Pass to Wallace. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
James, a screen on SGA. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
And that one's good. James.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
SGA against Doncic. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Laravia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reed. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Hachimura with a rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Hachimura with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic passes to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Wallace. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Thunder lead by 1. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Kennard for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Joe. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Kennard. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Joe. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hachimura with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic passes to Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
That'll be a 5-second call. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Thunder, 4th.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Wallace, right side. Outside, Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Outside, Williams. Wallace with it. Jacks up a three. Hachimura with a rebound. Mitchell against Reeves. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And it's Joe penetrating. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Screen by Holmgren. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Williams has got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Hachimura. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now James, 6 to shoot, driving to the basket, and finished off by Hayes.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Lakers trail by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Count it. Good. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
Marcus Smart's checked in for James. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. SGA's checked in for Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. It's tipped. And here's Reeves. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins with a screen on Reeves. SGA passes to Wiggins. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayes up top. Pass to LaRavia. Smart outside. And they call an illegal screen here. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam?
Timeout.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Wiggins.
Lakers, some noise.
On defense, Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Holmgren puts it through.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And they pick up 2. Hayes has got 10 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hachimura, and James is subbed in for Reeves. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And they get it back.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Joe. Let's go with a 3. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. Now, here is James. 12 points for him. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's SGA. Good work defensively by James.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And stolen by Holmgren. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shot from the wing. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Smart grabs the miss. For Los Angeles. They've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Ayton, a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Well, Lakers games draw big names. And tonight we've seen Soulja Boy hanging out with the fans.
You know, the Lakers have even made it into some of his lyrics. You know, the fans here love that. And they always enjoy checking out who might be in the crowd with them at a game.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in. Pass to Dort. Shot from 12. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 5 assists tonight. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Doncic passes to Ayton. That one's good for 2. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Pass to Williams. Over James. And it's Oklahoma City with another. Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Screen by James. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to James. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds SGA. From 8 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. SGA's got 9.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
James inside. Williams defending. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Thunder leading by 3. Wallace outside. They set a pick from outside the arc. Doncic grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
James, a screen on Williams. Doncic. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at court.
Hey everybody, these standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of... And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle.
Give me Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neal, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Oh, what a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Hartenstein slams it in. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves. Dort defending. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves, the pass to James. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder with a lead. SGA with it, picked up by James. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Hardenstein's got 10 points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's Doncic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smart against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Dort for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Holmgren, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Ayton, a screen on SGA. And Doncic, here we go. And Ayton with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Screen by James. Inside, tipped, and stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Thunder leading by 3. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. James with a steal. Doncic on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Smart against Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Dort outside. Now here's Wallace. Back to Dort. Williams on the wing. Defended by Smart. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 9.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Thunder leading by 4. Now Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Hardenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
17-foot shot on the way. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 4-3. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. Counted from... distance. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Hachimura is checked in for Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Luka! Lethal!
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
So Mark Dagno will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Thunder leading by 7. Williams looking around. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 12.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Wallace pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And here's Mitchell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. 24 points for him. And they doubled up Doncic. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. Smart for 3. And the Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Smart against Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for James. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe subbed in for Jalen Williams.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers. 1:22 left in the third. Kennard on the wing for the tie. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Joe. Hits a 3-pointer. Joe's got 9 points.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
beat Reeves. He buries it from three.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
Mitchell against Reeves. Pass to Wallace. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Oklahoma City shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Joe misses. Lakers trail by 3. The 3-ball. And Los Angeles, another 3.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Pulls up. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins out there with Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Carlson in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins looking around. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. And here's Wiggins. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Wallace misses.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Stolen by Wiggins. Joe on the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Caruso. And here's Wallace. He's covered by Reeves. 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting all of their points from sharp passing. And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Pass to Holmgren. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And there's the screen. Caruso with it. LaRavia's there. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Reeves. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And that one's good. LaRavia. And that ties it up.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Here's Caruso. Banked it in off the glass. Caruso's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Kleba with the screen. Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Here's Kleba. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Kleba's gotten his first points in this one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And down it goes. 2 points. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
Caruso's ability to pull up from mid-range makes the defenders choose how they want to guard him.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. James is checked in for Kleba. Connect comes in for LaRavia. Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Allie, thank you.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams from long range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
SGA against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
The shot by Dort, no good. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic with it. Hayes with a screen. Doncic with it. Hartenstein covering. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, number 2.
Hayes with a screen on Holmgren. James passes to Hayes. Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Just another dime from LeBron. And this man, every time he drops a dime, I feel like he moves up the leaderboard.
Dort outside. Now Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA knocks down a 3.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Connect. SGA against Doncic. Dort outside. Here's Holmgren. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Assistant, Rubens Dort.
SGA against Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Smart. And they doubled up Doncic. And stolen by Hartenstein. And it's Williams off the drive. Yes! Using that window!
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now Reeves. Dort with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams with it. Guarded now by Smart. James with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Smart. And he nails it.
He's played in so many big games in his career. Marcus Smart is locked in for that big moment.
Outside Williams. James against Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on James. Holmgren. Here's Dort. Shot clock at 5. SGA. Rebounded by Ayton. The Lakers in the lead. Ayton with a screen. Doncic with it. Hartenstein covering. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. On the wing, Williams. He launches. Rebounded by Ayton.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. For 3. The 3 is in.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
SGA against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. 17-footer is in.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic. It's in!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad sings.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Doncic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Holmgren against Smart. Lou Dort, the triple drop.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you... Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home. We know how exciting this game was to watch. What was it like to play?
I mean, it was, intense. I appreciate the crowd was in. They're amazing fans. They always are here for us in the loss or win, so I just appreciate them. And they just lift us up.
It's all for the fans, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Check.